The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly.
네, 죄송합니다.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
할머니한테 물어볼 수 없나? 언제 잃어버렸다든지 뭐 이런 걸 물어봐야 되는 거 아닌가?
Foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays.
물어보자. 혹시
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane!
저기요, 할머니 잠깐.
I know what you're doing behind that tree.
할머니
Yes.
신발 언제
Remember
잃어버리셨어요?
when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe. Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you
아이,
know.
그냥 궁금해서.
Oh, fine. Let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a
주류
dog.
밀매점이 불타버린 날.
Was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man.
도덕 불감증에 걸린
Your
건 니네 세대가 처음이
generation
아니야.
doesn't hold a copyright on moral
죄악이 만연하는
depravity, you
곳이었대.
know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma
술을
said?
신발에 부어 마셨다고?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when
조폭들이 마을을
gangsters
장악하고
ruled the
시민들이
town,
숨죽여 살던 때.
honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
아니요.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe things
저는 그렇지
about
않습니다.
history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there
아, 비디오
in
대여점으로
town
바뀌었어?
square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I
아, 그
recall.
다음 해.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Lieutenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your
할머니.
mother!
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that
휴지를
Kleenex
그냥
on the
버려간 가만 안
ground!
둔대. 자, 일단 이제 대충 찾을 수 있을 거야. 이제 신문지를 보고.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
이제 찾을 수 있지 않을까?
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on
뭐?
runaway train.
추락사요? 클린트
All right,
이스트우드가?
Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
아, 일단 비디오 가게부터 가야 되나 보다.
I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
아니네. 어떻게 해야 되지 그럼? 어떻게 찾아야 되지?
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout.
이건
I don't
아닌데.
even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a
아,
year. at
쌍안경으로
least.
보면 될라나?
I'm gonna
어,
write
맞다,
a
맞다, 맞다.
sternly worded letter of complaint.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
비디오. 저기 있다. 1932년.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
뭐라고요? 할머니, 저기요?
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
이제 연도를 알았어. 연도를 알았으니까 자, 찾아보자.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go.
여기 있다.
Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case,
노숙자 칼 세이건.
Carl Sagan, was pulled from his
칼
Carl
세이건?
Sagan. It's Doc.
어?
Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
살해당했대. 어.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
나갈게요.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
이게 아닌데. 뭘 넣는 거요?
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
작업복이에요.
It's my uniform. Didn't I tell you? I got a job.
취직했어요,
At the Model
취직.
T factory?
Yeah. No.
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I
맞습니다.
hope so.
Hey, sometimes
쓰레기로
you gotta
작동한다고요?
go out on a
아,
limb for
친환경
the ones you
자동차였어?
love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I
네,
was
금방
gone.
다녀올게요.
You ready to go?
가자,
Einstein?
아인슈타인. 자,
Gotta
시간으로.
turn on the time circuits first. Time
아, 이걸 먼저
circuits
켜고
on.
작동.
Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on
1930년
June
6월
14th,
14일을
1931,
중담하니까
I'll
13일로
show
가면
up the
돼.
day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
1931년 6월 13일. 출발. 설정 5월 14일이라고? 아, 제일 위에 있는 게 바뀌었는데요? 오, 뭐야? 저 사이에서 나타났어. 뭐야? 아이고, 아이고. 총 쏜다, 총 쏜다. 휴. 일단 살았어. 뒤에 숨긴다. 일단 뒤에 숨겨놓고 가볼까? 약 141.6km예요. 시속.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
아인슈타인이 어디 갔어? 일단 박사님을 찾아야 되는데. 저건가 보다. 폴리스 스테이션. 조심. 아, 아인슈타인은 혹시 신발 챙기러 간 건가? 헉, 설마 아까 그 할머니?
Young man, excuse me, young man.
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for
설마 그
10 long
할머니?
years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
그분을
Mark
지지합니다.
me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
놈들을 찾아내겠어요.
Tell him, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what? Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I
나중에
can come
적당한
up
말
with something
써놓을게요.
better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
전 역시 마피아 하면은 역시 꼴리오네 아닙니까? 꼴리오네.
Michael Corleone.
그렇지.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone.
그렇지.
Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know, I met you back. I
할머니 맞네.
I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better. Oh!
Einstein, no, down, boy.
아,
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me
이
once before.
더러운 짐승의
Aggressive dogs
주인이래.
must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc, I gotta find Doc.
박사님 아마 경찰서에 있겠죠? 아, 걷는 도중에 오른쪽 마우스 버튼을 누르면 마티가 뛰어갈 수 있습니다. 뛸 수 있다면서
I
왜 안
guess this is where
뛰었냐?
the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
오른쪽 누르면 뛴다면서요. 왜 안 뛰는 거야?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
싸구려 호텔이래. 이발소. 머리 좀 깎아볼까?
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
우클릭으로 뛰라고. 쉬프트 누르면 뛰어지네. 쉬프트로 뛸 수 있었어. 우클릭이라니 쉬프트잖아. 아인슈타인 여기 있다.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
뭐해? 경찰서 쪽으로 가야 될 텐데. 일로 가야지. 가자. 수프집. 배고프다. 수프부터 먹을까? 뭐야?
McFly. Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting
할아버지야?
hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble.
아,
We'd send up the river.
할아버지
You wouldn't
때부터
want that,
엮인
would you?
악연인가 본데?
Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let
아이
me
저런
alone.
그지 같은 놈을 봐.
Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
아 마음에 안 들어. 할아버지 때부터 마음에 안 들었군. 설마 이름이 당구알이야? 저기요?
Okay. Hey, never mind.
신경조차 쓰지 않네?
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
아 오케이. 괜히 말 걸지 말자.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931.
오케이. 뭐야? 문도 안 열려.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
일단 경찰서로 가보자. 이제 경찰서로 가자. 경찰서로. 여기죠. 가자.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
아닌데요?
Then scram.
안 되네? 어떡하지? 어떻게 해야 되지?
Doc.
아, 여기다.
Artie,
Doc.
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
깜빡할 뻔했어.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA
그럼 총
hasn't
맞아
got a
죽는데?
case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right? But what?
과거로
Why
가자.
don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that said you
아, 그렇구나.
might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering.
아, 그러면은 패러독스가
Jeez, we've been
발생하는구나.
back together for 5 minutes, Doc. And you're already talking about the end of the universe. I missed that.
그렇구나.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
어떡하지?
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random
무고한
innocent
사람이
people in the
죽을지도 몰라.
past. The repercussions could be That's it!
What's it?
뭔데?
Rocket-powered drill.
로켓 추진
You
드릴?
have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost
Oh?
me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office.
17살
The
뭐.
prototype should be nearly complete.
Great. I'll just run back to your lab
No,
and...
no, I said nearly complete.
아 뭐야 완성이 안 됐구나.
Finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
와 겁나 복잡하구만. 시간의 연속성은 어쩌고요?
Won't talking to yourself cause, you know, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to
어떻게 해야
convince your younger self to
설득할 수
finish the
있을까?
rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel.
아,
I won't come up with the
20
inspiration
24년이나
for the flux
지나서
capacitor for another
되게
24
오래됐구나.
years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing
과학
kid, so
이야기를 좀 하다 보면
enlisting me in a
손쉽게 넘어올
scientific
때다.
adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay,
어디서 찾아,
let's
그래서?
say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
오케이
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just
알겠습니다.
stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
도대체 어떻길래? 도대체 수프가 어떻길래?
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
시공의
I'm not
폭풍이 또
worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
가자. 출발. 무시하고 전화해 전화. 돈이 있나 근데?
Brown resident.
브라운 시집입니다.
Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the court.
법원 서기 업무를 보고 있다.
Calling.
The courthouse. Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
법원으로 일단 가야겠다 그럼. 법원으로 가서 법원이 어디 쪽에 있었지? 반대편에 있었나? 아 저기 있다. 저기구나. 마우스로 움직이는 게 훨씬 편하구나. 법원이요. 어이 깜짝이야.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
저기요 이거 하나.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
어디 가는 거지? 따라가야 되나?
Naturally, H2 of A multiplied by
따라가야겠지?
the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? Not,
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends.
친구 따위
Get in
관심
the way
없대.
of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in
뭐지?
science.
야, 눈 돌아가는 소리 들린다.
Only if the coefficient of friction remains.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know.
그런 걸로 지금 자기가 과학에 관심이 없다고 하는
But
거야?
you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
정크렛 닮은 것 같다고요?
That's Newton.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr.
성가신
Corleone.
것도 중범죄래.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together. And we in the legal
이게 아닌데.
profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I
그냥
don't believe
그냥 못
you.
믿겠대.
It's
어떡하지?
true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast
과학적 기본
storehouse
소양을
of
보여달라고?
scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
뭐.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate
아,
I'm a scientist once
진짜
more, I'll
어떻게
sue
해야
you for
돼?
defamation of character. Oh, it brings back to H.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
언제 일
Oh, Emmett,
끝나?
what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office
9시까지는
till
퇴근을
9.
못 한다고?
9 at night. But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off
그럼
before
10시까지
10.
있어야 되는데. 일을 일찍
I'd let
끝내는
you
건
knock
어때?
off work early and I'll buy you a beer or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
아빠가 무서운 모양인데?
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse.
보증 영장 사본마다 서명을 5개씩
every
받고
copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even
후기 각서를
think
승인할지
of granting
말지를
a waiver
결정하게
to the
된다.
party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it
그래서
is.
중요하단 거야.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it.
아, 진짜. 어떡하지?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime,
뭐야.
Mr. Corleone.
화면 왜 이래?
Sounds like you're a little
뭐야?
scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned judge. And I don't have a...
About
Don't
your...
say it.
어떻게 해야 되지? 아. 들어가 버렸어. 나도 들어가자.
No solicitors.
안 되네.
Well, no.
아, 박사님한테 다시 가야 되나?
Gonna be the inverse. Oh, yes. I know.
박사님한테 가서 물어보자. 뭐라고 해야 될까?
Doc!
박사님.
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self,
Great.
and I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
너무
You
꽉
won't even
막혀
talk
있었어.
to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket
자기가
drill, but he
과학자가
says he's
아니래.
not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections. So I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing
과학이
science at
어때서?
odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him. But right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
아, 어떻게 해야 되냐?
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless...
힐밸리 엑스포?
The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, The expo. How could I have forgotten?
아, 시연회를
In a few months,
한다고?
young me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition.
아, 그럼
My
이걸로
first public foray into the world
오실
of
수
science.
있으려나?
Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a
비참하게
miserable
실패했대.
failure. But it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on
수학
complex
난제를 풀면서
mathematical
스트레스를
conundrums.
풀곤 했대.
No
저기요?
doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem.
수학 난제를
in an attempt to work
풀면은
off
스트레스가
cerebral steam in
쌓이는
the
거
weeks
아닌가?
before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know, h to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
I still can't figure out what you...
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
오케이. 그러면 이제 중얼거리는 걸 일단 들으러 가보자. 중얼거리는 거.